everybody, I'm Coach K Rose with KrossBox, and I'm going to show you a couple of the pieces of equipment that I use at my home KrossBox gym. A lot of people ask me over the years what's the most important pieces of equipment that they can buy at home, because sometimes it's hard to make it to the gym. Sometimes it's hard to find boxing gyms for fitness in your community. Sometimes it's hard to find a boxing gym, but also sometimes you just want to freshen up your boxing skills, your fight skills at home when nobody's watching. So I'm gonna take you around my home gym and show you some of the most important pieces that I use in my KrossBox workout. First piece of equipment that's probably the most recognized in a boxing gym or in your KrossBox home gym is a heavy bag. There's a couple different styles of heavy bags. Some people are able to hang a heavy bag from their ceilings. Others can't do that. It might be made of drywall, so they actually have bags that are filled with sand or water that can go to the floor. I've used several different bags over the years, and this is my favorite style. This happens to be a title boxing bag. There'll be a link in the description below on where you can get this. They call this an hourglass style bag. A couple of reasons I like this bag. One, it is a hanging bag, so it can swing, which means I need probably about a 4 to 6 foot radius around this bag because I like to move my feet as the bag is swinging. Another reason I like this bag is because it has this little lip right here, and this lip right here is good for catching uppercuts or hooks to the body. So when you have a bag that's completely flat, you still can throw your uppercuts, but you kind of have to go into the bag instead of up. So this gives you that ability to kind of hit those angles. This particular bag is 100 pounds. If you're someone lighter weight, you could probably get away with getting a 50 to 70 pound bag. But as your punches start to get a little bit heavier, you're definitely gonna find yourself wanting to upgrade to an 80 pound to 150 pound bag. I was not able to put a heavy bag in the ceiling, and I didn't want to have one on the floor, but I will show you the hanging apparatus that I use, which doesn't take up a whole lot of room. So there's my heavy bag, and it is off the ground, as you can see, hanging from a chain, but I don't have it hanging from the ceiling. It's hanging from this arm right here, and the arm is connected to this corner piece that is made by Century Boxing, and I'll also put a link in the description below. But this is really nice, you guys, because you can set up a heavy bag or a double-ended bag in your KrossBox garage, your basement, or your fitness gym, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So I highly recommend this corner Century heavy bag hanging rack. Another must-have for your KrossBox home gym or your fitness facility is going to be a speed bag platform. I've got this nice platform that I got from Everlast. A couple things I like about this speed bag platform is that it is adjustable for height, which means if I have somebody who's taller than me or shorter than me, I can go to the sides here and adjust these little knobs and raise it depending on a person's height. This one locks into place, and I am probably the one who uses this about 90% of the time, so I kind of just keep it at eye level. There will be more videos on how to use this equipment in later videos, but for now, you're gonna want probably a good 4 foot radius for your speed bag platform. Doesn't take up any space underneath it, so it's something that doesn't take up a lot of room in your space, which is nice. I usually use a small to extra small bag. This is the size that you'll typically see in most professional gyms. It's perfect height for me, so my work. You're gonna want a good mat for all the core exercises that we're gonna be doing, and also just to have a place to lay down for a good stretch routine. Nice thick mat. So any bodyweight strength training or calisthenic that requires you to go to your knees or get onto your knuckles or get to your back, you're gonna need the mats and the small hand weights to build that strength. In terms of strength training, you don't really have to have a whole lot of heavy weights. I happen to have some big weight equipment for other style of workouts that people like to do in this gym, but I typically tend to stay with these smaller dumbbells, so 10 pounds, maybe 15 pounds, but more often than not for a fight style KrossBox workout, you're gonna wanna use the smaller hand weight, 2s, 3s, 5s, 8s, 10s, bands. There are tons of different size bands, types of bands, strength and elasticity. I've got some thicker bands for more powerful muscle groups. They also have bands that have these handles on them, which are great for more of your like pulling style workouts, using your posterior or pull down. A lot of variations of these little bands, so you can fold them up and you can put them in your duffel bag, so when you go on vacation, you never miss a workout. A boxing timer. You can get static timers, but you can also download an app for a boxing timer or Tabata style timer on your smartphone. So I've got mirrors all over my home gym, and again, that just helps to reinforce that technique. I like to keep markers around, like a whole workout here listed on my mirrors. Whiteboard, super important. This one's little, I can move it around the gym. And then it's cool to sometimes just take a picture of your whiteboard, make a catalog of your CrossBox workouts. I'll be sharing some of my favorite workouts throughout the series. With those workouts, I'll show you how I kind of organize them on my whiteboard so we don't get lost and stay on track.